Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tommy Count Field at Vasswood Park for tonight's game between Daviess County and Hancock County. Your starting lineups for both teams. First for the visitors, Daviess County. Batting first, behind the plate, number 12, Kirk Liebert. Batting second, the DH, number 20, Dalton Hoskins. Batting third, in right field, number 18, Cameron Nichols. Batting fourth, at shortstop, number 48, Jake Hansen. Batting fifth, at second base, number 3, Cole Troutman. Batting sixth, at first base, number 16, Brian Freilich. Batting seventh, in left field, number 2, Jack Gibson. Batting eighth, at third base, number 9, Ryan Thompson. Batting ninth, in center field, number 13, Nolan Boswell. And on the mound, number 4, Garrett Whitaker. And for your home team, Hancock County, leading off in center field, number 2, Tanner Singleton. Batting second at second base, number 14, Jacob White. Batting third at third base, number 25, Cameron White. Batting fourth at first base, number 10, Lathan Lamar. Batting fifth, behind the plate, number 1, Corey Axton. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 23, Andrew Hagman. Batting seventh, in left field, number 19, Andrew Bloom. Batting eighth, at shortstop, number 8, Cole Dixon. And batting ninth, in right field, number 4, Wyatt Baker. On the mound tonight for Hancock County, number 11, Cody Axton.
And as we're about set, ready to go here at Tommy Count Field, we're going to take a break as we're going to have that national anthem. So we'll be back. It's the Region Sports Network. And we are back as we are about set to get the action underway here at Tommy Count Field. Thanks to Mike Axton as he introduced the starting lineups for both the Panthers and the Hornets tonight. Hornets coming off a tough loss yesterday in the 7th inning as they dropped the game to Owensboro High School 6-2. So we'll see if they can bounce back tonight as we're going to have me, JT Bell, and Tyler Kratzer on the mic tonight as he just rolled in about to get set to go. So last time the Hornets and the Panthers faced, it was a good day for Brendan Roberts as he threw a game of his life and gave the Hornets a win over the Daviess County Panthers at Daviess County. So that was a big win. We'll see if the Hornets can keep the win streak going, as some might say, rolling in. So as Tyler steps on the mic, how you doing, Tyler?
Doing good. Running a little late today, but made it here in time.
That's all right. We're running a little ahead of schedule, actually.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's 5:23, and we're almost set for first pitch. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back, and we'll bring you the start of the game. This is Third Region Sports Network. As we are set, as Cody Axton will be doing the pitching tonight for the Hornets, Kirk Liebert will be leadoff batter for the Panthers. As I'm hearing, he has had 8 home runs on the season. That's nothing surprising, as he's a very good hitter. I've played with him since about 7, 8 years old, so I know he can play baseball, and he's just as good behind the plate. So first pitch, he looks at a strike called right on the outside corner. So
8 home runs as a leadoff hitter, you don't see that very often in high school baseball.
And he's going to get a base hit right down the right field line, and that might be a triple.
Yeah, with his speed, that's a no doubt. Going to hold him.
Stand-up double. So good job. Who's over there in right field? Who we got? So good job by Wyatt Baker on senior night to step over there.
It's good to see him back on the field after he's battled some back injuries throughout the season.
As Hoskins steps in for the Panthers. And we got a new face on the scoreboard tonight. Brendan Roberts is replacing Tommy White, as we're going to give Tommy a break and let him just relax and enjoy the game on senior night to watch his son play in his possibly the last game here at Tommy Count Field, unless they find a way to sneak in one through the rain on Friday.
Count comes to 1-1 there as Hoskins takes the ball down in the dirt. I feel like
Ball fouled back.
Cody takes a look at the runner, Kirk Lieber on second there. There was nobody really holding him on there, so it was just to kind of let Kirk, he knows he's still over there. Kirk takes a jab step as he might go, but he holds. Hoskins fouls one back over the net here, straight behind us. Brings the count to 1-2. As there's a ground ball. Was that a line drive or ground ball?
No, that was a ground ball. They're going to they're going to tag out Kirk Liebert. A good heads-up play by Cody Axon there on the pitcher's mound, fielding his position. Realized that Kirk, he just took off. Kirk being the high IQ baseball like he is, just kind of took off on that pitch, and Cody didn't hesitate, and he looked him back, and he was going to third. So good heads-up play by Cody Axon as the Panthers have one out with a runner on first here in the top half of the first.
I mean, that's a good play by Cody, especially because it neutralizes that leadoff double he gave up. Now you're just stuck with one out, runner on first.
Yep,
no harm done. That
runner
takes
goes
off. Corey throws a little bit high and a little bit behind, but he gets that throw down more on the line. A little bit quicker release. He has a shot at getting that runner.
Yeah, the batter was protecting his runner all the way as he
swung
right through that way outside. I wasn't even really close to the strike zone. As a ball that's lifted into left field, Andrew Bloom shades over, and it is going to be a foul ball. So 0-2. So way to start ahead for Cody. And so as we mentioned earlier, Hornets are trying to fight back after a tough loss last night to Red Devils in the 7th inning. They played with them. Braxton French, a 2-run home run, took the 2-0 lead, and the Hornets answered with 2 of their own, and it was just too much in the 7th inning as the Hornets dropped to the Red Devils 6-2.
That final score, though, doesn't do justice to how the game played out.
No, definitely not. That was a great game played by both teams. Pitching was really well, too.
So that ball was fouled right back to the Hornets dugout over there. So we got ourselves a 1-2 count here with top of the first with runner on second. Well, that pitch misses way upstairs. Brings the count at 2-2.
And the 2-2. Ball up. So after starting 0-2 to the 3-hole hitter, Cody has found his way down in this count 3-2 with 1 out, runner on second base. Is a ball that's going to be base hit.
Right field.
Yep. To right field. Wyatt throws it in to cutoff man Lathan Lamar, and that'll score a run for the Panthers.
Lathan Lamar kind of bubbled that ball in the transfer there. Don't know if he had a shot at getting that runner, but
yeah, I don't think that they had a play at the plate, but either way, the ball was dropped and runner scores. So
Daviess County takes a early 1-0 lead here over your Hornets. So last time there was a runner on first pitch, he took off. You think he's going to take off here again?
I would say so. Daviess County is.
They've been known to be a very aggressive baseball team.
Yeah, this is a school that is very knowledgeable in baseball, and I'm sure they'll take advantage of every opportunity they have on the bases tonight. And we'll see if he takes off on the pitches. Cody first pitch looked over the runner on first, and there he goes. Pitch out. Corey nice throw, just not in time.
Yep.
As Panthers will have another stolen base as he throws it over to Jacob White playing second base tonight. And 1-0.
Ball in the dirt. So after giving that pitch out for a easy ball, I mean, he comes back, throws one in the dirt, not even close. Bring the count 2-0. Something as a pitcher, you know, yeah, you gave up that ball, but you gotta come back and fire a strike right there. The count is now 3-0. Begin to wonder if that first pitch out comes back to haunt him here.
Never know. Oh, I thought that was a strike.
That was close. He thought he painted that corner right there, but umpire didn't like it. Sends the runner down to first base.
So we got runners on first and second.
Still 1 out, though.
As Cole Troutman steps in for the Panthers. And the runner from second takes off to third. Corey pops down, throws it, and it's going to go into the outfield. Just shallow. I guess Cameron White had just enough glove on it to keep it from rolling into left field. But we're going to have the runners move up one base. So
yeah, Corey Axon there behind the plate was not prepared for that runner to take off.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
He made a good adjustment. That was a good throw.
Yeah, you gotta have your dugout out there. Be more alert. Be like, hey, or people in the field that can see it.
But they're definitely going to know now because, I mean, they're still in.
And he kind of
everywhere is a ball that's in a line drive caught by Cameron White, and almost had a double play. He just couldn't beat the runner back to third base. But hard hit ball.
On Corey's throw down there, I mean, you could tell based off he wasn't ready. His feet got tangled up though.
Yeah, it's almost like he tripped.
If he got his feet set in a good, his throw was on line. It was very accurate for the way he threw it. But if he got his feet set, threw a little bit harder, he may have had a shot at that runner. Although the runner had a great jump on him.
His first pitch misses up. One thing that last night's game brought was a lot of pitchers. They just started first pitch, strike, first pitch, foul ball, first pitch, strike. And as pitchers and even the people in the field. That's big.
So Cody Axton freezes that batter with
Yeah,
some type of breaking ball right there.
So it'll be good for the Hornets and all the pitching tonight to start ahead on batters. That's something that is really taken for granted in this game. If you can start ahead, you definitely give yourself a chance to keep the pitch count low and even throw you more innings, as me and BP were talking about that last night.
That's key to high school baseball is to get ahead in the count, because not only for
2-1 swinging a mid, nice pitch by Cody Axton.
Not even for like statistical reasons, but for the mind game of baseball too. It gives you that pitcher that confidence that
Exactly.
I can throw strikes.
And the 2-2 with 2 outs is going to be a ball that is hit right to the shortstop, Cole Dixon.
I'm not quite sure what kind of swing that was. I think he was going to be
a 2-2
way early.
swing, that's what that was.
Just protecting. He was going to be way early, so he just kind of flipped the bat out there and got a piece of it. But
So the Panthers had 2 runners in scoring position, but couldn't push them across, so they only score 1. So we'll bring you the bottom half of the first here after this break. Panthers lead 1-0. This is Third Region Sports Network.
we are back here at Tommy Count Field as your Daviess County Panthers take an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first. They deliver their warm-up pitches here. Leading off for the Hornets would be Tanner Singleton, correct? Correct. So not much change in the lineup, as Tanner Singleton has led off for the Hornets this entire season, pretty much all entire last season. And ever since he's played high school baseball, he's probably been the leadoff hitter, as far back as I can think.
He's definitely one you want as leadoff. You can always trust him to get on base.
Yep, he's the type of hitter that is always frustrated playing with him, because no matter whatever the pitch count was or whatever the count on the batter was, he would just flip his bat out there, get a hold of one, and send it into a hole somewhere and get on base.
It's very frustrating if you're pitchers, because you can throw any good pitch, and Tanner, with his abilities, he can make any pitch a good pitch for him and find a base hit. So
it also helps that he's got a little bit of wheels behind him.
Yes.
So.
And the good thing with this leadoff is it's only the start for this lineup. The lineup falling behind him is just as good as I've seen in the Hornets in probably about 3 or 4 years.
They're solid. They're really solid hitters, 1 through 5.
Yeah, there's
1 through 6 possibly.
And you can even make an argument in this whole lineup that there's not one person that goes up to the plate where you're just kind of not really worried about if he's not going to get it out.
Even especially the young guys. It's something good to see in those young guys.
Yeah, the young guys even deliver some clutch hits. So
Andrew Hagman, what is he? A sophomore this year? Freshman this year?
I think he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore this year, hitting DH for this team. That's can't ask for more. As Tanner watches 2 straight balls start out at his bat. He fouls the third pitch back into the net. Thank you.
And the 2-1 is fouled back as well.
That's not fouled back. That's fouled down the right. Oh, drills that light pole out there. That wasn't back, man. That was that way.
All right, I'll just let you call those then.
Tanner steps in with a 2-2 count. Fouls another one down out right field. That was more bad.
Is that right field?
No. Okay, that was over the stands on the right side of the field.
I see.
So
it's not as easy.
It's
as
not
maybe
back
you
and
think
it's
it
not
is.
right field. It's like back right field. I don't know.
All right. Fouled out of play. The 2-2. Another foul ball for Terrence Singleton. So
Good to see him staying alive.
yeah,
here.
good job for Tanner making this pitcher work for his first out. That was always something that was frustrating as a pitcher for me, just because you want to come out and you want to set down this first batter, and one that battles like Tanner can and like he is right now. It's always frustrating because you make good pitch after good pitch, and Tanner keeps fouling it off. So good job for him as he puts this one in play in shallow right field. Is it going to drop? Nope. Right fielder comes in, makes a catch. So
And a little too much on that one. It's one of those that if you wouldn't have swung slide a bit easier, would have been base hit.
Yep. Good or bad either way for Tanner. Definitely made the pitcher work for that one.
Got the pitch count up.
As number 14, Jacob White, another senior. And this Hornet lineup steps into the plate. First pitch, called strike.
Jacob watches one up and out. Makes it a 1-1 count with one out.
Out and away. So, said something last night. I was going to make a t-shirt. That's what I like to say. That pitch was out and away.
Jacob White takes another ball. Makes it 2-1. And he fouls one more back than right field this time.
Fouled out of play. We'll just say that for every foul ball. It's 2-2 in the dirt.
Makes it a full count for Jacob White.
And that ball is lifted into a center field. Center fielder takes a few steps over to his right and makes a grab. So
Jacob White just got under that one to keep it from being a line
a
drive.
pitcher using his outfield.
Yeah. But both hitters have drawn up their pitch counts.
Yeah, definitely. I
So
mean, it's 2 outs and 2 batters, but maybe not typically what you would think of when you have 2 straight outs, as this pitcher has definitely worked for both of these.
now Cameron White steps into plate. The 3-hole. As he's got that big man
Tomahawk swing.
tomahawk is gonna just swing as hard as I can. But you know, he gets on, puts it in play. So no harm done there.
The 1-0 check swing. We'll see if he brings him up on it. And the appeal down to first base says he did. So he did swing 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first, as the Panthers have an early 1-0 lead on the Hornets. Here on senior day at Tommy Count Field. The 1-1 breaking ball called strike.
This is the first at bat that the pitcher's been ahead of a batter.
So you might see a more variety of pitches, as you've seen a breaking ball there, as he fouls that ball out of play.
Watches one in the dirt to make it a 2-ball, 2-strike count with 2 outs. We got deuces across the board here.
The 2-2 called strike 3. So good work by the pitcher and his defense for the Panthers. They said the Hornets down 1-2-3. We'll bring you the second inning after this. This is Third Region Sports Network.
We are back here at Tommy Count Field as the Daviess County Panthers come to bat in the top of the second inning, leading 1-0. As your Hornets got sat down 1-2-3 at the bottom of the first, but they did run that pitcher's pitch count out for that inning, as your leadoff batter Tanner and two-hole hitter Jacob both brought their counts to full, so fouled off a couple pitches. But Cody Axton delivers the first pitch as this batter fouls this one straight back into the net for an early 1-0 count or 0-1 count. Cody throws some type of off-speed look right there, but the batter waits back and sends it for a ride into center field. We are back here. So with a runner on first, now steps in another batter. As he squares around the bunt, puts one down the first base line. Cody fields it, gets the out at first, but well executed bunt play there by the Daviess County Panthers, as that batter did exactly what he was supposed to do and give himself a nice little sacrifice to move that runner over.
That's another thing that is just not valued as much in baseball as it should be. Just
Small
getting
ball.
that bunt down. Yep.
Small ball.
Yeah, small ball in high school is very important. And
Because you're not going to have people out here cranking them out of the stadium
Exactly.
every day.
and if you can put a bunt down like that, that shows your coaching staff that
As
you can do exactly what they
batter
asked for.
squares around, puts one down the third base line as he gets thrown out at first base. But
Good
now-
play by Cody.
That was good play. I mean, that runner's quick, made it close, but Cody kept his composure. Just made a nice step and throw. Lathan stretched for it, caught it, got the out. Now it brings up our leadoff batter, Kirk Liebert, back as he cranked one down the right field line for a stand-up double last at bat.
So if you're, I wonder if Daviess County knew that Kirk was coming up just to give him a chance at driving this runner in.
I would say so, considering he is one of the better hitters of this lineup. You know, you put a runner on third, and Kirk
I mean,
puts
I would even say he's one of the best hitters in the whole region.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. But, I mean, would you rather have your 9-hole hitter hit with one out and runner on second, or your best hitter
Yeah,
hit with a runner on third?
I think
2
that's
outs?
yeah. I think that's what the Daviess County pitching staff thought as well.
Coaching staff.
Coaching staff, yeah, and I mean, can't say that I disagree with him. I mean,
Kirk got an early 2-0 lead in the count, but takes a strike right down the plate there for a 2-1 count now. As Cody's got to be thinking that he doesn't want to give this kid anything relatively easy to hit, as he does his job, gets the ground ball. Jacob White bobbles it over there. Man, easy third out to save a run. But Jacob White just boots one out. Man. Heck, that run could come back to haunt the Hornets as this game progresses, though. Because you could have got out of here with no damage done.
Yep.
Instead, you have an error and cause a runner to score.
And you get out the best hitter in this Daviess County lineup with a lazy rollover ground ball to the second baseman. And, yeah, that's definitely a big play to keep your eyes on as this game progresses.
And I wouldn't doubt they bring in a pitch runner for Kirk Liebert here as he's the catcher. But I was going to say, if he stays on those base paths, I wouldn't doubt put it past him to take off running for one.
And I wonder if they're going to send him here with 2 outs.
With a courtesy runner, you usually don't.
There he is. Yep. It's another pitch out.
Oh,
Hornets are ready for it,
got
and they got him. So good job.
That was a good pitch out, good throw by Corey Axel, put it right on the money as Jacob White was there to cover easily and got an easy throw out. That brings us to a 2-0 Daviess County lead here on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back here on the 3rd Region Sports Network here at Tommy County Field as Daviess County puts one run across in the top of the 2nd inning for early 2-0 lead. As now leadoff for this inning would be number 10, Lathan Lamar for the Hornets, another senior, being the 4th straight senior to come at bat. First 4 hitters of this lineup. Lathan Lamar steps in the box. The pitcher is about to deliver the first pitch of the inning. So he misses upstairs for an early ball. Lathan watches the next pitch right across the plate to bring it to 1-1 count.
That was a good look. I don't mind that look if you're the Hornets because this pitcher has kind of fallen behind in different counts. And
be patient up there as Lathan takes the second pitch and fouls it back over the net here.
But now he's put himself in a position where he's got to protect the plate and put something into play, and we'll see if he does that. That's a breaking ball that's going to hit right into right field.
Lathan hit that one where it pitched. I mean, he waited back on that one, and pitcher put it on the outside corner. Lathan took it where it was pitched, and that's what happens. Get a base hit.
Yeah, good job. Good job by Lathan.
So now Corey Axton steps to the plate with the runner on first. As I don't think we got Lathan Lamar as a steal threat over there on first base.
I don't think so, not with this arm behind the plate.
Yeah, especially with Kirk. Yeah, Kirk back here. I mean, he's a veteran catcher in this league. As Corey lays down a nice bunt. Man, Hornets come back with their own small ball as Corey lays down a sacrifice, does his job, moves Lathan over.
Yep, good job.
But yeah, Kirk Liebert behind the plate. He's no joke back there. That kid's got a cannon.
Yeah.
He can hit the ball and he can throw the ball. He's pretty solid back there.
Yeah, especially when sometimes runs can be hard to come by.
Yep.
You gotta. There's no reason to gamble right now.
No, especially early this game. But now Andrew Hagman steps on the plate as a DH with a runner in scoring position for him with 1 out. He pops one out of play. As
oh!
Ooh, someone just about got drilled. As those stands.
I think it was Alex. That was your sister.
Yeah,
Almost walked her right into that ball. As that whole group of girls just
they parted like the Red Sea up there, man.
And Alex almost literally walked her right into that one.
Well, can't say she probably didn't deserve it. As that next pitch misses low and inside for a 1-1 count.
That 1-1.
Andrew Hagman just.
That was a nice pitch.
That was not a good swing, though. Good pitch, not a good swing.
That was a good pitch.
I mean, that was tight. Last night in that Hornets loss, they had bases loaded last night, and Andrew Hagman was open 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And I see swings and misses for strike 3 there, but going back, he swung like that 3 straight times to end the game last night. So he's prone to be guessing up there as he's mid-swing and not really knowing what he's doing. But oh well. The Hornets.
So is the theme for the seniors tonight like a throwback walk-up song?
That's kind of what I'm feeling.
Because some of the underclassmen, I believe, their walk-up songs have stayed the same.
Pretty much.
Maybe this is a senior throwback night or something.
Andrew Bloom with a little throwback there.
I'm told their parents picked them.
Oh, okay. So, Scott and Susie Lamar come back with Wild Thing for old Lathan. That's not a bad selection. The picture takes a look there at Lathan on second base. Can't say I would really want my parents to pick out my walkout song, because my parents don't have the greatest taste in music. So, as Andrew Bloom grounds one.
This will be a tough play.
And, Andrew legs that one out as Lathan advances to third. That was a tough play made by the shortstop.
It almost looked like Andrew Bloom was like trying to round it or something.
He did not take the most direct route to
no,
first.
He did. I was really confused what was happening.
He had no shot at going to second base on that one, but he was at least 3 feet away from that baseline.
It was almost like he was trying to round the bag, but either way.
I don't know if he was preparing for a bad throw, and he was trying to stay far away from the bag.
He could have been. That's true.
That's the only thing I can think of, because he had no shot at going to second whatsoever.
That's probably what the case was. But
as now your youngest player on this varsity team, Cole Dixon, steps to the plate with a runner on first and third with 2 outs. So he watches the first pitch strike. As the next pitch misses low and then way in the dirt. Brings the count to 1-1 for Cole Dixon. 2 outs, runner on first and third. As he fouls the next pitch, bounces off one of these poles back here holding the net up.
I've been really impressed with Cole.
Especially for
at the plate, but definitely out in the field.
Yes.
I mean, he's made a lot of heads-up plays.
He stays calm and composed out there. Usually, when you throw a young guy into a situation like this, their head gets going a lot quicker than their body can move.
Exactly. Yeah.
They make a lot of errors, but Cole stayed pretty out there. But he swings through a pitch that was outside there. Pitcher got him chasing on one for strike 3 of the bat. So that's just the Hornets down. Leave 2 runners stranded on first and third, as Daviess County still leads 2-0 here on the Third Region Sports Network.
we're back.
You turn into him. You never talk like this.
We're back here, Tommy Count Field, as Daviess County steps to the plate in the top of the third inning with an early 2-0 lead on the Hornets. This Cody Action is not pitched a bad game up there, you know.
No, he's done good.
He's thrown strikes. They've got base hits, just in bad places. Error by Jacob White.
And just like that one, I mean, hits somebody right where somebody's not.
Yep.
And that's just something you gotta kind of shake your head off.
Which, I mean, this is a good disciplined, well-coached baseball team
Exactly.
in Daviess County. So
Exactly. I mean,
it's not surprising that they're going to get base hits. As Hornets, you just got to try to keep pace with them.
mm-hmm. Yep. You said it pretty good. I mean, this is, like you said, very well-coached baseball team and very good hitting all around. As they've shown they can hit the ball and shown that they can get the bunt down to move runners over, too. So.
Mm-hmm. And they can run the bases really well.
Yep.
As that pitch misses up and out.
As the last out for the Panthers was resulted in a runner thrown down at second and called out. So that might have slowed down the running game.
Yeah, but that also was a courtesy runner, so not necessarily one of the top guys you have, but
Right, but it was almost every single pitch they were taking off. And
especially the first inning, kind of making their presence known. But
yeah. And it might have been something where they were just going to keep running until Corey proved that he can throw somebody out, and he did. And here we take off a runner again. And perfect throw, caught,
oh, no.
nope, dropped.
If Cole would have caught that, he possibly would have had a chance. It would have been really close, but I don't know. But still,
yeah, great throw.
That was a good part on the hitter, though. He also swung through that, which kind of slowed Corey down a little bit back here trying to throw.
Yep. But two really good throws back-to-back to second base by Corey Exton, as the 1-1 is fouled
And
on
also,
the play.
I think a big part of this running is the last inning, the Panthers had 2 early outs, so they didn't have an opportunity to run as much.
Could
But
be.
the first
yeah.
inning, outs didn't come as often or as quick, so
Right.
they had runners on with very few outs, so they could take chances on the base pass.
Yep.
Whereas right here, there was no outs.
And in
with
that
runner on
case,
first.
they have a early 2-0 lead.
Yep.
Here in the third inning. So, with a runner in scoring position with no outs, Panthers are threatening here in the third inning.
That pitch misses upstairs for a ball, make it a 2-2 count. Cody comes set, pitches, misses outside. Bring it to a full count here with a runner on second, no outs. This is one you need to get an out with. You don't want to, but if you do walk him and put him on first, you have first open to open up a double play. So walk there wouldn't be terrible.
That's true.
Now you're in position for a double play. Whereas if you would have got him out, there would be one out, the runner on third, and there's no double play in play.
Exactly.
So you kind of take what you get right there.
Right. And we're going to have a mound visit as Coach McCormick is going to come out and talk to his pitcher and catcher. So we'll take a quick break. Third Region Sports Network.
We're back here as this mound visit is making its way. Everybody's making their way back to the dugout. Coach McCormick's on back to the dugout, and Corey Exton returns behind the plate, having a friendly little chat with the umpire back here. As a new batter steps in for Daviess County, we have runner on first and second with no outs and a 2-0 Daviess County lead. Jacob White flashes. Cody picks off. Safe. That run, he almost got that runner leaning out there, Good quick pickoff mood. As this runner on first base is not getting any shy of a big lead over there. As Latham Marr's not even attempt to hold him on, which don't blame him. And this runner sends a ground ball to the shortstop, as Cole could have had an easy double play, but misses the ground ball, causes the runner from second to score. And there again, another error plagues the Hornets and gives up a run. As if Cole would have stepped over and filled that ground ball in front of him, which he had time to do that, he could have easily flipped it over to Jacob at second. Jacob could have turned and fired to Lathan at first for the double play. But Cole didn't get in front of it, reaches down, tries stabbing at it, goes under his glove into the outfield, and a runner scores. So it's now 3-0 lead with no outs and a runner on first and second. So we're still in a double play situation as Cody misses was the first pitch of this bat for a ball, but he did his job last batter, getting a ground ball, but his defense just came up short. But another error gives up another run for the States County, for this Hornets team, so adds to the deficit that they're already in. As this batter tries to bunt and fouls it back. So we have a 1-1 count now. Cody comes set, checks the runner a couple times, delivers to the plate. Runner on second takes off for third, and a ground ball foul over to the Daviess County dugout down third base. So holds that runner from stealing as he got an excellent jump on that pitch. So be wary that the Daviess County Panthers are looking to run here. So I don't know if they're going to try back-to-back pitches with a 1-1 count on this batter. 1-2 count, my bad. As Cody comes set again and checks his runners. As he steps off, kind of take a breath, wipe the sweat off. Reset here. As the batter steps in, Cody steps on the mound.
There's a ball that is lifted into shallow center field.
Tanner Singleton makes the catch, holds both runners on first and second. So we got one out with the double play ball still in effect. That's what you got to be think the Hornets are looking for here. If they can get a ground ball quickly to that double play.
Yep. Definitely take what you can get, but if you can get that lead runner for sure, if you're only going to pick up one out, you can get that lead runner. That's
whether it be step on at third, step on at second,
yep,
or just a simple flip to first base. As both runners take off, this batter lifts one into center field as Tanner.
They might have a chance
at
at double play. Got him.
Tanner got him as the runner on second took off for the steal, and the batter pops one into center, shallow center. Tanner makes the catch, throws him back out, trying to tag at second.
So again, I mean, I think that might have been a hit and run as well was on,
yes,
but
that batter didn't execute very well.
Yeah, these Daviess County players, you know, they're running, they're trying to hit, and we already thrown one out. We double one off there, so we'll see if
that's
kind
not
of
double play ball we were expecting.
Yeah,
no,
definitely not.
Nonetheless, so it gets him out of the inning.
That'll be it for the top half of the third. We'll bring you the bottom half here after this break. This is the Third Region Sports Network. Back from Tommy Callan Field as we're trying to fix some issues up here. It's pretty warm up in this press box.
It's more than pretty warm. It is really warm.
The AC's on. But for us sweaty boys, it's not. It's too much for us to handle almost. But we'll bear through it. We'll be all right. As we've had some pretty hot days these last 2 days.
Yeah, I believe
for
the weather said this is the record highs for this early in the month of May. So, no shy of sunshine and heat here as White Baker spares around to bunt for this first pitch, but pulls back and watches the ball go by. there's a foul ball on that one. So we got a 1-1 count now, as that ball seemed to shake up your catcher Kirk Lieber behind the plate and the batter. So the umpire is just going to take his time, walk out, let them both recover. As Whitebaker steps in for the third pitch of this at bat, pitcher's delivery. White squares around again and fouls this one again as Whitebaker is unable to sit down a bunt. Two strikes in a row, so he's in a 1-2 count
The
here.
difference with than this.
As our counterpart over here, BP on the scoreboard, pointed out, White, battling these back injuries, may not be able to swing very well, so that's why he's trying to lay down a bunt, and shows why he just watches the pitch right in the middle there for strike 3. So we're back. And Tanner swings and misses to the first pitch of his bat. Go down 0-1 in the
I
account.
think it might have been a foul tip. Was it? I'm not sure. Either way, it's a strike. On the scoreboard, it's all the same. So, 0-1 count with 1 out to Tanner Singleton as he lifts one into shallow right field. Second baseman shades back, makes a grab.
Yep, that's twice Tanner Singleton to send one to right field. That one not hard enough, and the first one was a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
So maybe his third at bat coming over here shortly, he'll find.
But hitting the ball well, not completely right on the screws each time, but hitting the ball to right field, he definitely shows that he's seeing the ball well, looking at it.
He can put a bat on the ball.
Yep.
It gives him confidence that he's not up there just striking out every time. He's making the defense make plays on him.
That's true.
Jacob White steps in here. He's going to foul his first pitch back. Out of play.
There's a ball that's hit right back to the pitcher. Just a chopper. Pitcher takes his time, throws it away.
Wow, that is always the toughest toughest throw to make in baseball. But
it's always good to take your time.
But he
on
took
that play. But he took too much time there, and
good job on Jacob though for always hustling and trying to run it out there, as he's not giving up on a ground ball that should have been out number 3 of this inning. But the pitcher takes it, and throws it away, and
that's the second game that I've seen some crazy plays over there on first base. There was 2 last night that you just kind of shake your head and wonder what just happened, and that was kind of another play that was like that. As the pitcher thought he had an easy out, and everybody else here at Tommy Count Field did too, and he just took too much time and threw it away. So the Hornets have one aboard with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third, as Jacob's going to try and take the base, but it's fouled back. So Jacob had still possibly a hit and run. I'm not sure. They're trying to sneak one here with 2 outs, but I don't think so. It was probably
especially Cameron White. Cameron White's almost a straight pull hitter.
Yeah, that was
He's not going to try to send one over down the right field.
Yeah, I guess Cameron White just seen something. With him swinging high in the zone like that, I wasn't sure what he was doing, but I guess he just liked the pitch that he seen. So
that's his tomahawk swing right there.
he likes that pitch. So it's another check swing called a strike.
As he watches that was a low pitch. He didn't like it as much. Jacob White stays put that time. So we have an 0-2 count with 2 outs here.
And Jacob takes off again. Pitch out. Kirk Lieber throws down to second base. Throws a strike. But
second baseman there bobbles the pitch or bobbles the catch. Calls Jacob White.
I think I'm pretty sure Jacob White was there either way.
Yeah, Jacob White was behind the tag, so that also helps. But nonetheless, that was a rocket thrown by Kirk Lieber.
That was a good throw down to
Jacob White had a good jump
base.
and a good steal. As there's now 1-2 count on Cameron White. Ball bounces in the dirt. Kirk hops on it. Jacob stays put at second.
2-2.
Ball misses
Ball
low.
low. Didn't miss by much.
Ooh.
There's been a couple pitches tonight but again, with this angle from this press box, you don't have the angle like the umpire does, so definitely take his word for it. That is going to be a swing and a miss. And either way, the Hornets found themselves on with a runner on first base after the wild throw by the pitcher to first base, and Hornets can't do anything with it with 2 outs. Karen White strikes out swinging, so that'll be the end of the 3rd inning. We're going to go to the top half of the 4th. This is 3rd Region Sports Network. And we're back. Tommy Count Field about set to start the 4th inning as the Panthers scored another run. As they've scored 1 run in each inning so far in this game. And we'll see if the Panthers can keep that trend going or if the Hornets can find a way to stop it. If they've scored 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 1 in the 3rd. And the Hornets have gave up a run in each inning, but I don't think that's anything to take away from Cody and what he's done on the mound tonight, as he's definitely gave his defense some chances to get him out of innings, and
I agree.
Might not have always been there. As a ball that's lifted into left field, and that's going to be a base hit, as it's going to hit the wall in the air, and that might be a close play at second base as Cole Dixon bobbles the cutoff throw. I would say that the runner would have still been safe, but there was definitely a chance for a close play there at second. As a ball that's hit that deep in a field, left field that's as shallow as it is, and when the ball's hit as hard as it was,
Yeah, that batter came up there. He took a hack.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he yanked that sucker, but safe at second for it.
So the Panthers found leadoff man on second base, and
if I'm not mistaken, the leadoff runner each inning for the Panthers has reached base, and that's a big thing for offense. Is that leadoff man, no matter what spot it is in the lineup, getting on, and it allows for the rest of the batters to follow, just to do what they do.
That's kind of what we've seen last. That's what we kind of seen last night. Too, with a leadoff walk, and the Hornets couldn't take advantage of it. So if you get a leadoff walk or a leadoff base hit, it's really important to find that runner, bring him in, because you might not get another opportunity. So as Cody battles back and throws one right down the middle for a
2-1 count.
2-1 count. Yep. The 2-1 is hit to the shortstop, Cole Dixon. Dixon gets around it, throws it to first, and makes a good throw. So, 1 out for the Hornets. Another less and moves the runner over from second to third. So, I guess you could say well done by the batter. Didn't hit it out super hard, but, I guess in this situation they don't have to.
Yep.
And the Hornets are going to bring the defense in, as they're going to try and have a play at the plate if the ball's hit anywhere in the infield.
Yeah, with no outs there, that runner just put the ball in play and advanced the runner. So did his job.
Yeah, definitely did his job.
Runner on third with 1 out. His first pitch misses for a ball. Cody delivers the second one, and it is a base hit in the shallow right field. That'll score a run for this Daviess County team as he reaches first safely. And well, that's the run for this inning. Let's see if Daviess County is going to add any more or continue their trend of a run of inning.
Yep.
There's one out, runner on first. Your leadoff hitter.
And it's a good thing
Back
if you're only giving up a run an inning for a pitcher, that's good. But if you keep it going inning after inning, you know those runs add up quickly.
Yep.
And you look at the scoreboard and it's 4-0.
Especially since your team's not scoring any.
Exactly.
His offense isn't helping him out any.
Right. That's going to be another base hit. Same spot.
The same spot, yep.
And the runner from first is going to go all the way to third.
As White Baker's going to rifle into third base.
And that's not...
No, that was not a smart throw by White.
You know, that you can say what it was, and he did throw to third base, and that was definitely not the smartest of plays. No. If you cut that ball off, throw it to your cutoff, that keeps the runner at first.
He should have thrown that ball to Jacob White standing right there, because him throwing it to third and coming up short, having no shot to get that runner, allows the runner to advance to second again.
And double plays out.
Yeah. So now you have one out with a runner on second and third, and we're going to have a pitching change here. And we'll be back with Third Region Sports Network. Back here at Tommytown Field. As we have a pitching change that took place. Tanner Singleton is warming up for your Hornets. And there looked to be no hurry, so we're going to send it back to your ad for a few more seconds.
As we're about set, Tanner's throwing his warm-up pitches, and we're about to get underway again here in the top half of the fourth. As Tanner's going to step into a position with one out and a runner on second base.
Runner on second and third, I believe. Yes, second and third.
Yep, this is the two-hole.
Yeah, this is the heart of the Daviess County lineup here, where you do not want to be with two runners in scoring position and one out. As Tanner misses his first pitch, flown away.
You know, I'm not saying that the Hornets can't find their way back into this game, but they're definitely in kind of like a danger zone right now.
As the infield is in again for this play.
Because if you give up 2 runs here, that's 6-0, and Hornets have definitely shown that runs are going to be, again, like last night, hard to come by. Yes. There's only 2 hits up on the scoreboard for the Hornets to a 7-hit game so far by the Panthers. So
Tanner falls behind 3-0 on his first batter he's facing, which is, I mean, if he walks this batter again, first base is open. puts a double play back in effect with 1 out. So,
But then it puts you in a position where
you have
yeah,
your three.
again, you don't. Yeah,
You
you
have a
don't.
3-hole hitter up with bases loaded and 1 out.
Exactly. And you don't have
So-
anywhere to put them. And like I said, in a really dangerous spot here for the Hornets if they can.
And other position change that happened was your pitcher Cody went to second base, second baseman Jacob went to third, and third baseman Cameron
Had a
went
ball
to
hit to the
left field.
shortstop. Cole Dixon's going to try to make the play at home, man. He's
got
got
him.
him.
Cole Dixon fielded that big hop, somehow gathered it, made a good throw as Corey behind the plate hangs on, makes a tag to get the leadoff runner out at home to save a run there. Keeps
Yep.
that 1-run trend going for the Panthers.
And again, like I've talked all of these games and called them all and talking about Cole and how
Very
young he
impressive out
is.
there.
I mean, he makes heads-up plays.
Yep.
So he might make an error here too, but who doesn't at this? In varsity baseball, you know, there's errors all the time. Even the best make errors. And as Brendan Roberts over here shaking his head, he says he don't make any errors, but I
When you go
definitely
back
know
and
I
watch
made
some of
my
those
fair
game
share.
films,
I made my fair share of errors, and but as a 7th grader, he's made a lot of good plays.
Yeah. As now you have 2 outs with a 3-hole hitter up, and so it was a good job by Tanner though to get a ground ball out of that 3-0 count. So we have a runner on first and third as this person's swinging first pitch and takes it behind the press box here out of play.
And the runner takes off, swing and a miss. So we'll have runners in scoring position, both of them. Oh, foul tip, I'm sorry. So the runners will go back, as we still have runners on the corners. With no balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs.
This is one batter you don't want to lose here.
Especially
They
only
can put it
get
in play,
yep.
get it out here.
When I was
Get
just
out of this
talking
inning.
about the Hornets being in a position to maybe possibly give up a 4-0 deficit, like I said, they were definitely in like a little danger spot there with only 1 out and runners, and almost could have been bases
Yeah.
loaded.
But now they're in a pretty good situation as long as they get this runner out and don't let him get a base hit to score this run and move this runner to third.
The 0-2 is going to be in the dirt, and
Corey just blocks it up and lets it have it.
I thought maybe it was almost hit the batter.
Yeah. It bounced in front of the plate, and I think Corey just slid over and let it bounce off the chest and let the runner have his base.
Yeah.
As the 1-2 pitch comes in. And that one does hit the batter.
Yep, that one hits him.
I hit him right in the side of the knees, looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, looks on the
Inside of it.
inside part of the knee. So I'm sure that does not feel good.
He's pointed down, hit him in the calf muscle.
Oh.
So, not as bad as getting hit in the side of the knee.
Yeah. Still doesn't feel good.
It's
Getting
not
hit by a
not,
pitch.
yeah, but not a good
anywhere
throw by
doesn't feel
Tanner.
good.
And, had a 1-2 count on that batter and hits him.
Well, he started 0-2.
Started 0-2 and
Yeah.
ends up pegging a kid, but now bases are loaded with 2 outs and got your 4-hole hitter up, I believe. So you just gotta get it out here, anywhere, easiest place you can go. Is that one almost hits the batter
Yep,
again?
almost hits another one. That's right, right on the inside corner, way in on that pitch.
I wasn't looking though, but that batter's not standing too close to that plate, so
No.
that was really
Yeah.
inside of a pitch.
So the 1-0, 2 outs, bases loaded. Another inside pitch.
And
That hit
that
him.
one hit him right on the elbow guard. So
Man.
Tanner has hit back-to-back runners, which brings home that run. Make it now a 5-0 Daviess County Panther lead here in the 4th inning.
This brings in the 5-hole. As Cole Troutman for the Panthers steps in with the opportunity to pick him can't even talk tonight. Pick up some RBIs for himself. As
As Tanner battled back and throws a strike right there. No,
yeah,
that's
good job.
Good pitch by Tanner after hitting 2 straight batters.
Either that last batter took one in, almost hit him, and the second one ended up hitting him. So That was 3 pitches in a row as a base hit right up the middle.
Yep. And that's going to score 2. Nope.
Yep.
It's going to score 2 as center fielder bobbled that one. Wyatt Baker bobbled that.
Wyatt Baker out there.
Allowed 2 runs to score there, so that brings it to a 7-0 Daviess County lead as this inning is just blown wide open.
Yeah, and
they've played it 4 runs. 3 of those runs with 2 outs, though.
Exactly.
That's
and
the key.
And the Hornets were in a position to only get out of that inning with 1 run.
You had a runner on first and third with 2 outs, and 1 run has scored.
And you hit a couple.
And
this
then
is what
a base
happens.
hit, and now it's even bigger deficit that the Hornets have dug themselves in.
So the score now is 7-0 in favor of the Daviess County Panthers.
If you look up there on that scoreboard, though, you see the E column and the hit column.
Yep.
Hornets now have more errors than they do have hits, which so that's not something you want to do as a baseball team, though. If Tanner misses badly with this pitch, it's in front of the plate.
And it's important for Tanner just to settle down. As he's hit 2, he threw that one, bounced that one to the plate. It's important for him just to relax.
Which we've seen him throw strikes because he threw
that's
a
true.
strike last at bat and then let the batter hit one. So obviously it had to be a decent pitch for the batter to swing.
So it's definitely something that he can do.
That batter
Good
swings
pitch
through there, so it makes it a 1-1 count. You don't know. You think Daviess County would try to run in this situation with a runner on first and third?
I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't either.
As a ball that's lifted into left field, as Bloom seems to be under it, he does, and he makes a grab, so the damage is done.
Daviess County Panthers played 4 runs in that inning. That's not a good thing for this Hornets team, as their offense has been hard to come by, but hopefully they'll get things going as we come back for the bottom of the 4th inning here in the 3rd Region Sports Network.
And we're back from Tomacount Field as we're talking about some dogs here in the ballpark. And I'm not seeing a dog that we were talking about. Karen Basham's dog.
Tuck. It's baseball field. Dogs are not.
Dogs are loved here at the ballpark.
Yes, dogs are not something that people shun. I mean, beautiful day outside. Why not bring your dog to the park?
Yeah.
Come enjoy a little Hancock County Hornet baseball.
Now it'll just be good if the Hornets can battle themselves back in.
There's a decent-sized crowd for this Hornet game, though.
Yeah, and it's senior night. I mean, you can't forget about that. And as there's a lot of seniors on this Hornet team, and a lot of
baseball played among the seniors.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, they're not short of
As
being on this field or being in the game. But
yep. As a ball that was lifted into left field, or I'm sorry, center field.
Lathan Lamar.
Yeah, routine fly ball.
As you know, the Hornets they put the ball in play just right at them. That's where Daviess County they get hits, gets walks. They do the little things, you know, and then they get base hits where nobody's at, and that's how they score their runs.
Exactly. In every game I've covered, it seems to be that case. As the Hornets put the ball in play, they don't strike out a whole lot.
Yep.
They put the ball in play, and they'll either pick up a base hit or sometimes they hit it hard right at people. And that's just the way the game goes sometimes.
It's the way the ball bounces.
Yeah.
What they say. Or I think.
And that's what makes this game so important to people that love it. I mean, it's not just it's a very humbling game.
And that ball is lined right at the second baseman. See, I mean, that's
line
drive. It was 5 feet either way. It was a base hit.
Exactly.
Right at him, and didn't even have to take a step.
Yep.
It's out number 2 in the inning. Brings up Andrew Hagman.
And in this game, it's hard, sometimes not to get frustrated. But it's important. It's important for hitters that keep putting the ball in play to not get frustrated if they get out every single time, because
it's part of the game.
Yeah, they're doing their job. It's a ball that's hit hard again to the second baseman. Second baseman makes the play off one hop and throws out Andrew Hagman to end the inning. So the Hornets go down 1-2-3.
That was a very quick inning.
That was a quick half of the inning. So we'll bring you back the fifth after this. It's Third Region Sports Network. And we're back.
We just had breaking news that the Big O Music Fest will not happen this year.
Yeah, I've never went, but
it's always been a big
not
event
going to
in
go
this
anymore.
area. Yeah. So we never went. Would like to go, but I guess our chances of
can't
come
go
and
now.
gone. So
As we're about set to start the fifth inning, and it's kind of been a senior night that has just been,
it's
not the best way to go out.
It's seen its share of the up and downs.
Yeah, I mean the Hornets have played well. They pitched well.
I mean there's still 3 innings of baseball to go.
Exactly.
This is a game where anything can happen.
Yeah, and they've been in positions. They gave up 4 runs last inning, and they could have got it out with no run scored or at least one. They had 1 run scored. And
going back to the 3rd inning, they were in a chance to turn a double play, and there's an error made, and that causes the run to score. So
yeah,
it's just errors are plaguing this team, and hit batters and stuff that is in their control. It's understandable if this team's just out here just raking the ball into the gaps, but yes, Daviess County has done that a couple of times, but most of these runs have come off self-inflicted from the Hornets here.
I agree.
This is the first batter of this inning steps up. I believe this kid led off last inning, as we just heard up here in the press box. So,
and that's not something you want to say.
No. That means they went through 9 hitters in 1 inning. And that shows on the scoreboard with 4 runs scored.
Yep.
So he watches a pitch. That
was straight.
Yeah, that was maybe a little low and a little out, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. That pitch, umpire likes it.
Good pitch. I mean, that was a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, if that's from up here, like you said, this is bad angle. So, I mean, that could have been right on the corner, right at the knees.
The ball hit to Cole Dixon at shortstop. Takes it on 1 hop, throws him out.
Good play by Cole, staying close, making a good throw.
Yeah, makes the routine ground ball routine. And that's something that, I mean, I'm not kidding on that. I mean, it's hard for some people to make the routine.
Yeah.
And
the ones that seem easy are always the ones that turn out to be the hardest.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't accidentally say that. I said that on purpose. I mean, I know from experience on myself, sometimes making that routine ground ball was sometimes hard.
It's Lathan Lamar.
Ooh. Ball that was lifted out of play. Lathan Lamar tried to come in and make a sliding catch. Good effort.
I don't know. That wasn't it was a beautiful looking slide, but
it didn't look very comfortable.
I give him an E for Eford.
Yeah.
So, he can't make them all, but hey, it's okay. Just, that batter just gets another chance. You'd like to have that catch, but sometimes they're just a little bit out of reach, and that's what that look like. Especially because Lathan, nobody on with 1 out. He's playing D back there, not to give up a base hit down the line right here. Was that batter just kind of
check swing?
Well, I wouldn't know. That was like a.
I'm not really sure what I want to do swing.
Yeah, it was like, do I swing? Do I not swing? I don't swing, and it was a strike. So.
0-2.
It's an 0-2 count here. 1 out, and he swings through the 3rd pitch. Tanner gets a 3-pitch strikeout.
That's good.
I'm not sure that batter really knew what he was doing at the
plate.
No,
he wasn't. No, you could definitely tell that he wasn't ready to
We'll
go
take the out where they come.
as soon as that at-bat started.
It gives us 2 outs in this inning. As this may be one of the earliest times the Hornets have had 2 outs this game, which they need to capitalize right here and get out of this inning without any damage done.
Yeah.
But last inning of the 4 runs scored, 3 of them came with 2 outs. So
Exactly.
you don't want to give up any more runs with 2 outs if you don't have to.
Yeah, that's true.
That pitch misses just a little bit high for a 1-1 count. Or a 2-0 count.
2-0.
2-0. My bad.
Nice
that
pitch.
one hits right there in the corner.
Nice pitch.
So, 2-1 count now. As Tanner looks to get this third batter out of the inning. He misses outside, trying to get him to chase one, it looks like, or just missed a spot. So, brings us to a 3-1. And you don't want to really walk this batter. But if you do, you know, there's not much done as he's only on first base. But, you know, be nice.
Definitely be good, yeah.
Be
Good
nice
to
to
go.
get it out here.
1, 2, 3 inning.
Well,
Good
guys are
pitch.
swinging for strike 2. All right, Tanner brings back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And this batter steps in. Tanner comes set for the windup. Let's see if he can get out of this inning with nobody reaching base. Misses just up. I may have jinxed him when I said that. So if you want to blame anybody, you can probably blame me, because if you're a person that believes in the baseball superstition, that's part of it right there. So, but no.
So what does that tell you? Sometimes you
I
just
got
need
to
to
keep my mouth shut.
Yep.
I
Like,
struggle with that.
hey.
You got to keep it out. But, you know, brings up the leadoff batter again for this Daviess County lineup, as he's always a threat to get a base hit, as we've said previously in his at-bats. This runner takes off
And hits him.
Tanner drills him. First pitch. That is his 3rd hit batter in 2 innings. So that is not a recipe for success if you're trying to battle back in this last final 3 innings of this game for the Hornets.
So Jacob White will go out, talk to his pitcher and catcher, and just kind of,
Fellow
hey,
senior.
just say, hey, settle down. You
he's
got
just-
2. You had first 2
quick
batters.
counts, yeah.
Yeah,
So
2 quick
no
outs.
harm done, man. Just take a breath. As Jacob sends Corey back behind the plate and says, let's just have a little senior talk up here. It's good leadership shown by Jacob White right there. You know, he knows when to step up and when to, hey,
Yeah.
all right, let's just take a breath. You know, we got
And that-
2 outs.
Yeah, and that's ran through Jacob his entire
Yes.
athletic career.
No
Whether
matter
he's,
what sport he's
yeah,
playing.
exactly.
Baseball, basketball, football. It's just the type of athlete and type of kid he is. It's nice to have one of those on your team. Well, Tanner misses outside with that one. Brings it to a 1-0 count on this 2-hole hitter. So we have a runner on first and second with 2 outs, and your Daviess County Panthers lead 7-0.
The 1-0 is missed up, and
Missed
the
up,
runner
goes,
steals.
and wow, it was a good throw down, but Jacob made a great tag, made a great play with the ball, made it close, and umpire called him out, and so that gets us out of the inning with no damage done for this Hornet baseball team, as Daviess County still leads 7-0. We'll be back at the bottom of the 5th here on the 3rd Region Sports Network. back here at Tommy Count Field with the bottom of the 5th inning as your Hornets trail 7-0 to the Daviess County Panthers. Senior Andrew Bloom to lead off the inning for the Hornets, as this senior evening, senior night, senior day, whatever you call it, has not been the brightest for the Hornets right now, as offense has been a struggle for them, but and their defense has struggled a little bit, giving up a lot of those runs with errors and pitching and stuff like that. But
yeah, you definitely got to give credit to Daviess County,
Yeah.
but the Hornets and
they have not held their case.
Yeah, and chances to not give up as many runs. Hornets have kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Yes. And after seeing such a crucial loss last night, you know, not really blowing it, but getting beat there in the last inning, you know, as they battled the entire game, you know, you kind of like to see them come back and battle this one too. There's still a possible chance of it happening.
Oh, it definitely can happen.
Andrew Bloom swings at that one.
Kind of like me and BP were talking about last night. All it takes is one man.
Yep.
You get one man on, and you give your
Start a
offense a
rally.
chance.
That's what happened in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Hornets last night. You know, they had 2 quick outs, but one person got on.
Yep.
Then
Load the bases.
Load the bases, and then but the third out happened.
A weak ground ball hit to the shortstop makes the play and
Bloom
throws
almost
out
beat
Andrew
that out, but he didn't, so brings one out. But yeah, the Hornets, they were down 3 going to the last inning, and now they get 3 runners on with 2 outs, and so.
That's a ball that was lifted to the second baseman.
By Cole Dixon there. Gives us 2 outs, 2 quick outs. As we got a pitch hitter coming in for the Hornets. Parker Newby steps to the plate. But, you know, in the beginning of this game.
Is he hitting for Tanner?
No.
Who's he hitting for? Oh, Wyatt.
He was hitting for Wyatt, as Wyatt was unable to swing last at bat.
Okay, in my mind, I had Cole Dixon being the 9-hole. Yeah,
but no.
my fault. I was really confused.
No, Tanner's on deck, so we're good.
Gotcha. This is Parker Newby. As he looks at a ball down and in. 1-1 with 2 outs. Hornets trailing here. Bottom half of the 5th, 7-0. As they've been out hit 8-2. And 2-1 Parker is.
And
I guess that was it.
Not quite sure what that swing was. What wasn't really, you know, a good look by Parker. You know, he was up there just kind of guessing.
And sometimes when you come in off the bench and you're just told
to
hit,
pitcher, yeah, it's
tough.
Kind of like in the moment, you know, but still not a good look by Parker there.
Now
but
swings at a pitch well out of the zone. And
pitcher got him chasing, and that sends us out of the bottom of the 5th. Daviess County still up 7-0 here on the Third Region Sports Network.
And we're about set to start the 6th inning. Hornets still trails 7-0. Definitely not has been the great night here for the Hornets, as they've trailed the entire ball game. As the Panthers scored 1 run in the first, second, and third inning and put a crooked number up there with a 4th spot in the 4th inning. So if you could look back at this game as if the Hornets go on to lose, you'll definitely look at that 4th inning and kind of the mental errors and missed opportunities for the Hornets. That was definitely could have got out of that inning with only 1 run given up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because the
runs,
Hornets haven't scored any.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So you always got to score to win in this game. So in any game you play, you got to score to win, and the Hornets have not done that tonight.
Good pitch.
But
I believe he called that a strike.
Yes.
On the inside corner.
But Hornets haven't helped their case, like we said. With 3 runs given up with 2 outs, and then errors leading to runs,
and that might fall in for a base hit if Cameron White
makes
play,
a play in right field. So good play by Cameron White there in right field.
I thought maybe he was playing deeper than he was, but he was in a good position to make that catch. It's Cameron Nichols.
As Hornets get the leadoff batter out, as they did last inning, and they had 2 quick outs. This batter grounds one to the second baseman. Cody
Defense was ready for that one, too.
Yep. That's 2 quick outs. That was, 3 pitches?
I believe so.
3 pitches, 2 outs, It don't get much quicker than that,
And
I'm
that's
not going to say anything right now.
Yeah, that's good to see because last night the Hornets and their defensive positioning was definitely something to kind of question.
Yes.
As there was a lot of left-handed batters and a lot that were straight pull hitters. And the second baseman shaded more towards second base than he did first base.
Instead of covering that gap right there where a lot of base hits were given up.
And Cody made an adjustment there, and it was hit right to him. And Cody was definitely not playing in a normal position as a second baseman. So good job.
Almost hits another batter there. That one almost grazed that batter's kneecaps or shin area, But he gets another life. Batter jumps out of the way. So we're only stuck with 1 ball and 2 outs here. Tanner misses up with that one, Neither one of those pitches have been close to the strike zone, and these 3 innings Tanner's pitched, 2.5, whatever it might be, but he's been relatively inconsistent up there. As he gets that one, the batter just swings and pops it high into the air as Cody will make a play on that fly ball or that pop out to get us out of the inning. That was a quick inning by the Hornets there. Good for them to get out, and they still got to put runs up here. We got 2 more chances as we'll be back with the bottom of the 6th here on the 3rd Region.
And we're back, and the Hornets are going to start this inning with 1-2-3. They have 6 more outs to work with. 7-0 is a very big lead for the Panthers, but still not impossible to come back.
Tanner Singleton comes to bat for the Hornets here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Be nice to get some runs going, get some batters on base.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 man at a time.
Yep.
That's one swing.
You've got 2 innings.
Not gonna bring you
back.
back.
Got 2 innings to do it, so you might as well start now.
Yeah. You're running out of time.
Better late than never.
Running out of time if you're the Hornets. I mean,
so you might want to. If you get 1 runner on, just get runners on. more you get on, the more runs you score. You just got to slowly chip away at it. Tanner fouls that one down the right field line.
That was a good pitch.
And that little girl was not paying attention, and I guarantee that ball was about 3 foot lower.
There's been a
It
couple
would've
of
been
those
right in the back of her
tonight.
head.
Yeah, there's been a couple of those tonight. And people in the stands really got to watch out. The 0-2 bounced.
Bounced in the dirt, and as Tanner lifts his feet to avoid it. Taking one that bounces right off the foot, not a smart play. 'Cause that's not going to feel good.
Hey, but I mean, it's base runner.
I mean, yes, yeah. You're right.
And at
I stand
this,
correct. You need a base runner, so take it, Tanner. Don't move.
so, either way, 2-2.
And then that one bounces again, so.
That one ain't anywhere close to those.
No. But, normally your pitcher bounces 2 in a row right there. You don't be swinging on this pitch. But, Tanner's got 2 strikes, so he still has to protect.
And with a good hitter like he is, I'm sure he's ready for it.
Well, is he?
Yeah,
Leans
that
at
was
one and
outside.
watches it stay outside. So
He leaned into that one and made it look closer than what it was. That was well outside.
good for him to hold back, though, and not chase. Bring it to a full count. Do anything to get on.
As a ball that is hit down to the third baseman, bounces on the backhand right into his glove and makes a nice throw. Good play by third
Tanner just
baseman.
rolled over that ground ball right there. Didn't really get it on the good part of the bat.
He fought himself back into that count.
Yeah,
He was down
You
0-2.
can tell he's frustrated down there.
And that is frustrating.
He should have. He feels like he should have barreled that one up, and at least got a decent base hit out of it.
And that is frustrating when you're down 7-0 on senior night and you're trying to spark this offense and get a base runner.
They've only had 2 hits the entire game.
Yeah.
So.
And a third baseman plays a great play that he might not make the next time.
Yep.
That's frustrating.
As this pitcher's pitch count has to be getting up there. I mean,
That's what I was thinking.
beginning of the game,
he's
he started
been out. Yeah.
Yeah, beginning of the game, it was high with full count after full count, but
And
he's been
it's hit to
cruising
the
through his
shortstop.
next few
This
innings.
one is more routine. He lazily throws in a pick by the first baseman. First baseman bailed him out on that one.
Yeah, that was not a good throw by that shortstop, but
It was almost like the shortstop just kind of realized he had a little bit of time.
and he's like, I didn't really want to throw it yet, but he released it and it hopped in there.
So either way, Hornets find themselves down with 2 quick outs.
Yeah, still down 7-0.
Still not possible, but they got to find some base runners.
Yes, I mean, if the third out gets here with no runs scored,
You could say
you got to score 7 runs in 1 inning without giving up any innings.
exactly. You can say the runs have been hard to come by tonight.
Hits,
Base runners.
hits, base runners. Yeah, base runners, and like walks and hit batters
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Something that's been there tonight for Daviess County has not been here for the Hornets.
Yes. And like Daviess County did, they get base runners on early in innings with no outs or 1 out, and they can run on the bases and get the runners in scoring position for their base hits or when they put the ball in play. But, Hancock County can't get base runners on, so therefore they can't move them into scoring position.
Exactly.
As Cameron White watches 3 straight balls
But
for
you
a
got to
3-0
give credit
count.
to Garrett Whitaker, the pitcher here tonight for Daviess County.
Yeah.
He's pitched a great game.
And the balls that the Hornets have put in place have been right at people.
And a ball that's hit right at the middle went off the pitcher's glove. The second baseman's going to make a great play if he throws him out, but
Cameron White,
just misses.
swinging on a 3-0 count right there.
3-0 count.
And he layers that one right back to the pitcher. He barely got his tip of his glove on it to slow it down. And, I'm glad he got on base, and credit to him for
Yeah, that was definitely
hustling that out.
that was
And
an infield
3-0.
Infield hit for Cameron White.
Yeah. 3-0. Normally you don't see people swing.
Yeah, I see both sides
But,
there.
it's 7-0
It's
what do you have to
one- yeah,
lose? What do you have to
exactly.
lose?
Exactly. One at 7-0. So you could definitely make a case where you're swinging 3-0, and when there's 2 outs.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's no outs and you need base runners and you really got a
Yes.
chance to go around this lineup a little bit, you're definitely taking it.
But with 2 outs down 7-0, that's kind of more understandable than a normal situation.
Right.
So.
As Latham Lamar has fallen in the count.
Falls down 0-2. Latham steps in for the third pitch of this at bat. Down 0-2 quickly. Pitcher delivers, and Latham gonna send
Foul
one
ball.
out of play down the right field line there. Staying alive a little bit longer. Keeping that little glimpse of hope the Hornets still have out there. Lathan rolls over one, grounds to the third baseman, charges it, makes a bad throw as the first baseman jumped for it, but, kind of pulled his feet up to his butt.
Yeah,
Normally a first baseman will jump for it, but try to keep one foot on the bag.
Yeah,
first baseman had no intention to keep it either.
And maybe that was a smart play by the first baseman.
Yeah, make sure you make the catch.
Yep.
You still have 2 outs and you're up 7. Make sure you make the catch and don't let it go out of play. And
realize that he couldn't make that play even if he caught it.
I mean, that's understandable if you bring that situation up. Yeah. So as Corey Axon steps in with 2 outs, runner on first and second. Neither one of these runners are your quickest people on the field, as Corey should have let that one hit him as he hops out of the way. And if you let that one hit you, as Corey Axon sends that one right down the third base line in foul territory, but right fielder makes a play for the third out of the inning, and that'll shut down the Hornets offense as they had 2 runners stranded with 2 outs, and that's the third out. So that's still 7-0 Daviess County. Coming to the top of the 7th, final inning here at Tommy County Field on the Third Region Sports Network. We are back here at Tommy County Field as the Hornets are down 7-0 at the top of the 7th. Daviess County coming to bat for your Panthers. As Tanner Singleton returns to the mound for the Hornets as he delivers his final warm-up pitch of this inning.
I'm back on the mic as we were trying to get a situation figured out, as there was a car that seems to be blocking somebody up at the top of the hill. So I'll try to get that lined out. And we're ready to start the 7th inning.
Yeah, I mean, the Hornets, game's not looking pretty, but, technically not out of reach as there's still baseball to be left played. But, you don't want to give up any more runs to give yourself even bigger deficit here. So you want a quick inning here, get back up to the plate, and hopefully generate some offense in the bottom of the 7th. And, you got to score 7 runs, but
I've seen crazier things happen.
It's not impossible, but as BP said last night, it's not impossible, but it ain't easy.
Exactly.
So,
especially when you haven't had any runs yet.
Nope.
As a ball that's hit to the shortstop, Cole Dixon on one hop, makes the catch, and throws him out. So, again, Cole Dixon.
Making plays out here.
Really pretty reliable over there on shortstop.
Yeah, he's a solid defender over there. That's impressive.
I mean, I was away from the mic when apparently he might have made an error. Is that what you said?
Yes.
So, I mean,
he made
that's
an error and gave up
though.
a run. Could have got out of the inning, but he's.
But his good plays definitely shine more than his. Yeah.
Middle schooler.
Yeah.
And so, errors are going to happen.
Exactly.
It's part of baseball.
As I was trying to say, that his good plays definitely shine over more than his errors, and that's always a good thing. Because some people, they remember the bad things more than the good, and definitely with Cole Dixon,
I put him in the back of the mind and just move on.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Cole.
As Tanner starts out 1-1 to this batter.
Jameson Arnold. I think this might be a pinch hitter, possibly, as he lifts one.
He got a hold of that
deep
one.
center field.
Man.
And a ball that was hit right over Wyatt Baker.
I mean, he was twisting and turning.
Yeah,
that ball was just cranked to center field. That's what it one hop the wall, maybe.
It was close. I don't know if it hit the wall, but
it was close.
Yeah.
But I mean, that pitch was sent out there. I mean, if he would have hit that down left field around the right field line, that was gone easy.
Yeah.
So good thing he hit the center field, but
no doubt about that.
Wyatt did not have a good read, but that's a tough play directly behind him. You don't know which way to turn, and so
I mean, Tanner throws him a fly ball.
Yep.
I mean,
in this situation, you kind of need to make that play, but tough play to make.
Exactly.
We'll move on. You still got 2 outs to get it without letting this runner score.
No doubt about that. I mean,
but if you get a fly ball or ground ball out of this batter, runner moves to third, and you have 2 outs, runner on third, you need 1 out. That's all.
Yeah, no harm done, really.
So you just can't let this person get a base hit or walk him or put him on base.
Exactly.
But again, we're situation. If you do walk him, first base is open.
Yep.
There's a double play into effect. So as he swings through that one, 2-1, 2-1 count for him with 1 out. We have a 2-1 count here as Tanner delivers another pitch. Misses.
No, that
was a 3-1 count. Tanner misses for ball 4. So Tanner walks the batter, Now double play is in effect, You can't let that linger as a pitcher, though. You got to realize that, okay, maybe not the worst thing that could have happened there. Definitely not the greatest, but not the worst either.
When you're down 7-0, a walk, it's the worst. I mean,
yeah, mentally it's playing.
Mentally,
yeah.
yeah.
But you still got to remember, hey, just throw strikes, try to get out of this inning. Just push through. So he misses, not close with that one again. So you can tell that pitch is lingering up there with him. Misses with another ball. 2-0 count.
Close.
That one, yeah, he's bringing it in a little bit. You just got to find it. You just don't want to put it too perfect for him to get a good hit out of and score another run. So.
There's a ball that is hit into shallow right field, and that might fall in. Oh.
Cameron White's going to make the catch.
Cameron White's played a good right field today.
Good right field all season.
Yeah.
You don't normally see a kid of his build out there playing the outfield, but like we said previously,
you got to respect him out there.
Yeah, I mean, he can move for his size. He plays D end in football, so he's got have a quick first step, and he's strong and he's quick. So, I mean, you got to. He can move out there, and he's not shy to lay out for one or try to make a good play on one. So, good out there in right field. As there's now 2 outs with the runner on first and second. Tanner delivers the ball to this batter. It's the first pitch of the bat. Tanner comes set. Kind of checks the runner there. Steps and throws. Gets a ground ball to Lathan as Lathan tosses it to first.
PFP.
Tanner, and little PFP action there, as JT Bell mentioned. Gets us out of the inning with no harm done for the Hornets. That's the 3rd straight inning. They have not allowed a run, but nonetheless, Daviess County is still up 7-0. Hornets had to score 7 in the bottom of the 7th, and we'll be back. 3rd Region Sports Network.
set to start the bottom of the 7th is we still have the starting pitcher on, so we might have a I forget his name. I'm sorry, I gotta look up his name again. Garrett Whitaker. Garrett Whitaker might be in a position to pick up a complete game shutout. Only giving up 4 hits. I'm not sure his pitch count, but I would definitely. He kind of, I mean, he had 1, 2, 3, I think, there in the first inning. He kind of threw a lot of pitches there, but I would still tend to believe that his pitch count's getting a little high.
Yeah, but
But he has worked very efficient.
Yes.
I mean, he's only gave up.
He's settled in these last few.
Oh, definitely.
Few innings in the.
He settled in a long time ago.
So,
he's only given up 4 hits, and
he had 2 hits for the longest time until his last inning a while ago.
And base runners just
have
haven't
not
been
came.
there.
Yeah. So for the Hornets, so even if they do put the ball in play, there's nothing to show for them.
Right.
As they haven't had anybody on when they do. But here we go. Bottom of the 7th, Andrew Hagman steps to the plate. Hornets need 7 runs to send this to extras, 8 runs to win the game. We'll see what they can do. As Andrew Hagman swings first pitch and sends it on a ride to left center field, and wow, that center fielder made an over-the-shoulder Ozzie Smith type catch. So, I mean, that's a spectacular catch out there.
Always a good catch.
I mean, Andrew Hagman got a hold of that one and sent it.
He got every bit
That was
of
going to bounce to the wall or hit the wall in the air, and that center fielder made a heck of an over-shoulder catch out there. I mean,
if he had a little bit of wind on his side, that would have carried out.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
no doubt.
For sure, no doubt. And you just
because that kept going.
You just got to, as a batter, you can't do anything about that. You just got to keep your cat to the center field and make a heck of a catch.
That's just.
I mean, that
what
was
do you
a
do?
Heck of a catch.
Man.
Bloom, next pitch.
Pitcher takes his time again, but he makes the play
Makes
this
that
time.
play. We get one that almost goes out of the ballpark, and then Andrew Bloom comes back and chops one right back to the pitcher. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And you still need 7 runs.
That there's a lack of aggressiveness here in the
bottom
bottom half of the 7th for the
They ain't
Hornets.
taking their time. They're up there hacking and trying to get these runs back. But as the final out possibly falls on the youngster of this squad, Cole Dixon steps to the plate. Hornets still need 7. Never want to write a game off before it's actually over, but
that's true.
There's a slight chance the Hornets, they got to put 7. Yeah, as Cole comes ahead in the count, 2-1 here, 2 outs. He's the 8th hitter in this lineup. As we see Wyatt Baker back in the on-deck circle if the bat comes to him. Parker Newby pitched hit for him last time his spot came up. As Cole Dixon watches to a 3-1 count, he did not swing first pitch, and so actually has a count this time. But he swings that time.
That might be a base hit. Yep.
Oh, yep. Wow, I thought that shortstop snagged that one out of the air, but snuck right past his glove as Cole Dixon reaches on for base runner for the Hornets finally.
Yep, there's a little bit of life.
And here comes up the senior 9-hole hitter, Wyatt Baker.
A little.
You got to go one base runner at a time, especially with 2 outs here in the last inning. You got to put 7 up, and that if Cole scores, that's only 1. You still need 6 more. So he doesn't really mean much right now.
It's almost just station to station at this point, unless you get an extra base hit.
And
somewhere.
we know Wyatt.
No chances.
Wyatt's not the most power hitter, not the best base hitter, but he can still.
I look at third baseman. Third baseman is playing, almost normal depth, but definitely not in.
No.
You might be able to sneak one down.
He's got some speed.
Just to pass the bat to your leadoff batter.
Tanner, who has a good chance of putting the ball in play and making him make a play. Oh, I guess that pitch misses outside as White goes to 2-0 in the count.
Yep, 2-0.
So you don't want him to swing at a bad pitch. You want him to get what he needs to hit if he's going to put one in play here, especially with 2-0. Don't be swinging at anything. Make him. There's 3 straight balls, As a batter,
So you're wondering if
as a batter,
fatigue
I would
is
be
kind of
swinging.
setting in.
Yeah. As a pitcher, he's probably getting worn down. Pitch kind of getting him. As a batter, I wouldn't swing in this situation.
No,
He's
definitely
thrown
not.
3 straight balls.
Definitely
Only
not.
one of them's been close.
No, you're not swinging.
So let him give you a strike before you go up there. And
Wow.
he does hack and fouls it back. All right. Wyatt Baker trying to send one for a ride, but Wyatt Baker comes set and grounds one right back to the pitcher.
And
So that ends the game as Wyatt Baker grounds to the pitcher for the final out of this baseball game here at Tommy Count Field, as offense was very short for the Hornets. Not easily come by for the Hornets here as Daviess County puts it on them 7-0. So I guess that's all she wrote for us here on the Third Region Sports Network.